What is going on, JW Faction? My name is Josh Winston. So, Stuff I Hate, episode 19, I believe that's what it is. Anyways, I got 5 things listed on here, and I'm going to talk about them, so let's get started. Number 1, this ticks me off. When parents of spoiled children complain about how spoiled their child is. I've heard many parents out there complain about their kid being spoiled, saying, "Oh, my kid is so spoiled, I don't know what to do." What do you think the reason for your kid being spoiled is? You. Parents complain about something that they did. Listen, kids are not born spoiled, okay? Parents are the reason why a spoiled kid is spoiled, alright? Haven't you ever thought about that? I hate that, man. Anyways, next one. Number 2, this is the reason why I don't hardly ever order food at restaurants, okay? When restaurants are stingy about their food, I'll give you an example. Like, sometimes I go with my dad just to hang out at a breakfast restaurant, okay? Just eat breakfast. And one of my favorite breakfast items is chocolate chip pancakes. I love those, okay? There's been many cases where I've ordered chocolate chip pancakes from a restaurant during breakfast time, and they only put like 3 or 4 chocolate chips throughout the entire pancake. Like this one pancake was about like this big. Okay, that's a big pancake, and there's like 3 or 4 chocolate chips throughout the entire one. Like, are chocolate chips sacred to them or something? Like, why don't? See, let me tell you something. If I was to ever make chocolate chip pancakes, which I do sometimes, I usually put a bunch of chocolate chips throughout the entire pancake. Okay, like I load up a pancake with chocolate chips whenever I make them. These restaurants are so stingy when it comes to some stuff. Like, and there's other restaurants like for example, if you like maybe ordered fries from a fast food restaurant. They only fill like if you get a large fry, they just fill like, say for example this bottle of water is a large order of fries. They only fill the box up to like right here. So there's a lot of restaurants that are just so stingy when it comes to their food. That's the reason why I don't usually eat at restaurants too often. It ticks me off when that happens. Anyways, number 3. When your smoke detector in your house goes off and there's no smoke anywhere, I hate that so much. That has to be the number one thing that irritates me the most about being a baker, okay? Like, there's been many cases where I've been cooking food and the smoke detector just goes off and there's not a trace of smoke anywhere. Like, I know some people are gonna say, well, that's because maybe your smoke detector is low on battery power or something like that. Yeah, that is an exception, okay? Like, if your smoke detector is low on batteries, like of course that's gonna happen. But every time I cook at for example, my grandparents' house, they have the most paranoid smoke detector of all time. Like, every time you cook at that place, when there's no smoke anywhere, that smoke detector will go off. I hate smoke detectors so much, and that's the reason why. Anyways, number 4. Okay, listen. I am guilty of this. Let me get this out of the way. I've been guilty of this when I was younger, okay, and I didn't really know too much about social media. Like, for example, on Facebook it says, "What's on your mind?" and I used to just speak what was on my mind, okay? When people try to start drama with each other over social media, it really irritates me. This is also the reason why I don't usually get on social media too much anymore, unless it's to share my videos from YouTube, just to get more views. I don't really get on social media anymore. I just share stuff now, mostly on Facebook or stuff like that, or on Twitter. I usually just I just share my videos, just to get more views. But anyways, that out of the way, when people try to start arguments with each other over Facebook. It really irritates me when that happens. I've seen many cases of people, uh, like for example, a mother and a mother and daughter relationship going wrong. Saying, the daughter saying, my mom doesn't love me. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Like in a Snapchat filter of a video. I seriously cannot stand it when people argue over social media, and that also relates to the times where there's some people that have been fighting during my live streams. I've been so irritated by that I've been timing people out. I've been banning some people during my live streams. I just can't stand it when that happens. Anyways, number 5, the last one. When wrestling news articles make articles about stuff that wrestling fans could not give a crap less about. Hold on, let me get a drink. My throat gets dry every time I talk so much. Anyways, there's been times where wrestling news articles like Ringside News, like this is the reason why I don't follow Ringside News anymore. Like, I do not trust them a bit anymore. Like, I've seen many cases of like, the aftermath of John Cena and Nikki Bella's breakup. They decide to make news article after news article after news article about what's going on after their breakup. Them saying like, oh, John Cena's not gonna let Nikki Bella near his property anymore, stuff like that. Why do you think anyone cares? Like, I made a video about this before. There's news articles that keep on making these news articles about stuff that's not related to wrestling, and that just goes into the personal lives of other wrestlers out there. It ticks me off when that happens. Like, if you really think about it, these news articles are really harassing the wrestlers by doing this stuff. Do you know what this is? I personally think that these news articles are trying to pander to non-wrestling fans. Like, I've noticed that I seriously think that these news articles and Vince McMahon himself, I seriously think that they are trying to make non-wrestling fans wrestling fans. Like, you see Vince McMahon only focusing on the entertainment aspect of wrestling. That he's trying to just sort of over dramatize wrestling now to make non-wrestling fans fans of the show. Like, can't you just accept that not everyone is going to get into wrestling? I hate that with a passion. But anyways, that's when episode 19 of the Stuff I Hate, I believe that was. Post your comments down below, let me know what your opinion is on this. If you like this video, thumb it up, hit this video, thumb it down. And if you have any more stuff that I should put on a Stuff I Hate episode, then leave it in the comment section down below. And be sure to click subscribe and become a member of the JW faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. See you later.